I just purchased these 2 pieces of cake at ShopRite. They were almost $5. Just an easy way of showing you how I'm gonna show you how to make white ganache. Now, white ganache is a lot harder to make than chocolate ganache. It's some heavy cream and white chocolate chips. Now you can see that it was kind of drippy because it needed to it just warmed up a little more, or a little more white chocolate chips. You start with some heavy cream. You have to be really careful making this because the white chocolate separates and curdles, and so you won't be able to use it, and it burns so easy. So make sure you have it on a low and constantly twirl it around, swishing it around till it melts. I wouldn't even keep it on that long. Once it starts to melt, I would turn it off and just keep mixing it around until it all melted, because it just separates so fast. Not easy to make. The last time I made a white ganache cake, I made in the bakery from scratch, cake and all. You have to put frosting on it before you drizzle on the white chocolate, and you have to have it on a rack, which I couldn't find my rack, so you'll see it on a plate. And you drizzle it all over. You can have it a drip cake, or you could just cover the whole cake. I just cover the whole cake. Then I wrote to my daughter, and what roses, pink roses. And she was in the hospital. She was having her appendix taken out, and I had brought her the cake. And my father is for anyone who comes in, they have a piece of cake. And my father put it on the counter so it wouldn't drop. And when I came in the next day, it was gone. So I said to my dad, "Where's the cake?" He said, "I don't know. I put it over here, it was gone." So I asked the nurses, and they said that they ate it because when anybody puts leftover food, they take it. I said, "I don't see a sign that says that. I don't see how you're gonna just take somebody's cake." I made that for my daughter, and somebody gotta pay for that cake. That cake was expensive. At the time, it was like $15, and that was in the late 90s. They don't even make white ganache cakes anymore in the bakery. So it's just very difficult. See, right now I should have turned it off and just took it off and swirled it around. Because it looks good, but it has to be all melted. Still lumpy. So I kept on with the nurses because they felt they had a right to take it. There's no sign saying that. They don't warn you to say that. And so you can see it's almost going bad. You gotta be really careful with white ganache. So I got on their case, ready to call the cops and everything. And so they made a deal with me. If they let her play Nintendo free, TV free in her room, would that make up for it? I said, "No, it doesn't make up for it, but let me ask my daughter." My daughter said yes, and so that's how we dealt with that situation. Like, who touches people's stuff and make rules with no sign saying it? So here's this white ganache. You see, it's just a piece of cake, so it's only on that part. It just covers the whole cake. It's got sprinkles on it, so it's supposed to be just a plain cake. Pouring the ganache on. And it stays. You see, it's all getting on the plate because I don't have it on a rack. That way you can scrape the remaining ganache up and put it back in and save it, because you can freeze it and use it again and again. You can dip chocolate in there. You make your own candy bars. You can do whatever you want to do. You can even color it if you want to. You can put flavors in if you want to, but you have to do it right from the beginning. So I'm showing you the cake, how it came out, and it tastes amazing. It was delicious, but so isn't the ganache cake. Well, a lot of people may not know that roasted cupcakes are dipped in ganache. So just put the remainder on top, and it's not really necessary. They're just delicious. This cake came from ShopRite, but I know how to make cakes because I was a cake decorator. So try yourself some white ganache. Here we have some leftover. I'm just warming up just a little bit. I'm gonna put on the other cake that got kind of messed up inside the container. So I'm trying to fix it up and put the remaining ganache. It's thicker now because it was the next day. And that's how you want it on. Thank you. It's spooky. I'm spooky.